The liver, often celebrated for its roles in detoxification and metabolism, also plays a quiet but essential role in regulating body temperature, a fact rarely recognized outside of advanced medical settings. Acting as a sort of internal chemical furnace, the liver generates a large portion of the body's heat simply through its relentless metabolic activity. Every second, it is processing nutrients, detoxifying compounds, storing glycogen, creating proteins, and managing hormones. All of these functions require energy, and in the process of using that energy, the liver releases heat, making it one of the body's primary sources of core temperature maintenance. In a healthy individual, the liver contributes significantly to the body's baseline heat production, especially during fasting or rest when other heat-generating systems like muscle activity are minimal. Its rich blood supply, receiving about 25% of cardiac output at rest, circulates this warmth throughout the body, helping to maintain internal temperature. This is particularly important in maintaining homeostasis, the state of balance the body works so hard to preserve. Unlike muscles, which generate heat mostly during physical activity, the liver produces consistent thermal energy all day and night, making it a metabolic engine that hums quietly in the background. Yet, when liver function is compromised due to disease, infection, or systemic inflammation, its thermal contribution can shift dramatically. One of the most noticeable effects is the tendency for people with liver dysfunction to experience unexplained temperature fluctuations. They may feel chills, night sweats, or waves of internal heat even in a climate-controlled environment. These temperature swings often go unrecognized as signs of liver stress and are instead attributed to hormones, menopause, infections, or just feeling off. In more severe cases, such as in sepsis or acute liver failure, the temperature regulation role becomes even more evident. During a systemic infection, the liver is responsible for clearing bacteria and their toxins from the blood. Kupffer cells, the liver's resident macrophages, act as the immune system's first responders. As these cells react to pathogens, they release signaling molecules, cytokines, that can induce fever, a protective mechanism meant to hinder microbial growth. However, when liver function is impaired, this fever response may be blunted or exaggerated, leading to either hypothermia or dangerously high fevers. In intensive care units, fluctuating body temperature is often one of the earliest signs that the liver is under duress. Furthermore, the liver plays a central role in the metabolism of thyroid hormones, which are critical regulators of metabolic rate and heat production. When the liver isn't functioning optimally, conversion of the inactive thyroid hormone T4 into the active T3 can be impaired. This can create symptoms of low thyroid function, cold intolerance, low energy, slow metabolism, even when blood levels appear normal. It's a subtle but important connection that is often missed in routine clinical assessments, especially in people with subclinical liver dysfunction or chronic inflammation. Even more subtly, certain medications or anesthetics that are metabolized by the liver can alter thermoregulation. People with poor liver clearance may experience exaggerated responses to these drugs, including temperature drops or spikes. In post-surgical care, unexplained hypothermia may be a signal of impaired liver metabolism, though this is typically only recognized by anesthesiologists or critical care specialists. From a broader perspective, this reinforces a powerful but underappreciated truth. The liver doesn't just process what we consume, it helps determine how we physically feel in the moment, including something as primal and sensory as our internal warmth. If you've ever felt oddly cold in a warm room or overheated for no reason, it may not just be hormones or environment. It could be your liver signaling that its metabolic harmony is off balance. Fortunately, supporting liver health often leads to improved thermoregulation. Regular movement enhances circulation to the liver and supports its ability to manage blood flow and heat. Eating whole, unprocessed foods, rich in antioxidants, anti-inflammatory nutrients, and liver-supportive compounds like sulfur from garlic and onions or choline from eggs and leafy greens, can enhance its metabolic stability. Staying hydrated also aids in blood volume regulation, which is crucial for proper heat distribution throughout the body. In a world where body temperature is monitored with increasing scrutiny during illness, travel, or daily life, it's worth acknowledging that one of the most reliable contributors to thermal balance isn't in the headlines. It's tucked quietly beneath the ribcage, processing every calorie, filtering every drop of blood, and radiating the warmth that keeps us alive. The liver may not be the first organ we associate with heat, but in truth, it may be one of the most important temperature regulators we have, one whose role deserves far more attention, both in medicine and in how we care for our health day to day.